Hello everyone, my name is Mimi at Wabi Sabi Anime Sensei. Thank you for watching this video. Today I would like to introduce some slangs related to anime, manga, and some idol cultures. I'd like to share 18 terms. Number 1, Senpai and Kohai. In Japan, when you go to school as a freshman, you are the youngest. So you'll be kohai for older students, and they are senpai for you. Happens when you are at a workplace as well, and also maybe community. Let's say your name is Goto, and you are a freshman. If the sophomore student's name is Yamada, then you'll probably call him or her Yamada senpai. But older students never call you back Goto kohai. They'll probably call you just Goto, Goto-kun, or Goto-san. Just for your information, the calling someone's name without kun or san is called yobiste. And also the pronunciation is senpai, but it's actually written as senpai, not m, but n. Number 2, Gakuran. It's a school uniform made for middle school and high school students in Japan. There are some types of school uniforms in Japan, such as Gakuran and sailor type of uniform. And if you ever go to online schools or maybe private closed schools, you can choose whatever you want to wear to go to school. You can see Gakuran in many animes such as Kujo Jotaro from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 3, and also Kakyoin Noriaki from JJBA Part 3 also, and some arranged ones in Tokyo Revengers. They are wild arranged though. Number 3, Isekai. It's a different world from the real world. It's been a hot genre in light novels and fantasy anime for I guess over 10 to 15 years. It happens like this. A protagonist has some complaints in his life and suddenly gets isekai to live a completely different life. Famous anime could be Aseo and Konosuba, and there are so many of them. Light novel or ranobe. It's a genre of novels including sci-fi, mystery, fantasy, romantic relationship, and so on. It's hard to define for me which is a light novel and which is just a novel. But one of the characteristics of light novels is that you can read it easily because they don't use difficult words or terms. So it's light. Number 5, Chuunibyo or Chuuni. It's a state that often happens when you are in the 8th grade. Around that age, you think you have special secret powers or, some special knowledge that no one knows, like characters have in anime or movies. Number 6, Harem. It's a state that a protagonist is surrounded by a multitude of men or women, mostly just women though, most of whom have some kind of attraction to that protagonist. Famous anime could be the quintessential quintuplets, Gotobun no Hanayome and Nisekoi. Number 7, Tsundere. It's a character who starts off cold and indifferent until you get to know her, then eventually shows you her warm and gooey center. Famous anime characters could be Aisaka Taiga from Toradora and Tenjogahara Hitagi from Bakemonogatari. Similar words could be kudere and yandere. Kudere is a combined word of cool and dere. Yandere is also a combined word of yami, which means mentally sick, and dere. Number 8, Yaoi or BL. Yaoi, also known as BL or boys love, is a genre of manga that features romantic relationship between men and men or boys and boys. Famous BL anime could be Pure Romance, Junjo romantica. There are some related words. Fudanshi, it's a boy who likes yaoi. And fujoshi, it's a girl who likes yaoi. Number 9, Yuri. Yuri is also known as GL or girls love. It's a genre of manga that features romantic relationships between women and women or girls and girls. Yuri Yuri and Yurikuma Arashi could be an example of Yuri. Number 10, coupling, CP, or cup. Should be in English, but it's called coupling in Japanese. You use it for a two same-sex couple. For example, kakyoin times Jotaro. Or you can skip the times and just write kakyojo. There is a pattern of the writing system. The left one means top and the right one means the bottom. It's also called in Japanese seme times uke. Number 11, doujin or doujinshi. It's a self-published manga or novels. Could be pictures and illustrations and so on, but mostly in general, if I hear doujinshi, probably means just manga though. The biggest doujin event is called Comic Market, also known as Komike, held in Japan twice in summer and at the end of the year. So last year we had Komike, I guess 2 times, or somehow, even though the COVID situation. You probably heard of Comic-Con because it's an international event. 12, Moe versus To-otoi. It's a feeling towards some characters when you get really emotional because they are too cute or adorable. We never say moe these days though. Instead, we say to-otoi, which means precious. Number 13, Oshi. Oshi means your bias, your favorite. Oshi ga budokan itte kuretara shinu could be a good example. And combining those words that I explained, we usually hear Oshi ga to-otoi, which means my bias is precious. Number 14, fan service, or in a short term, fansa. It's a special act to please fans and audience. For example, if you're a fan of an idol group and go to their concerts, then she catches your eye and waves back to you, or blow a kiss. That's a special act only for you. So we say fansa ga sugoi, which means that special act only for you or only for some other person is awesome. Number 15, Seichi Junrei. When the place is featured in anime fans would love to visit the place, maybe take some pictures and eat some food that the characters had. We'd like to, immerse in the anime in the real world as well. Number 16, flag or raise a flag. In anime, when a character encounters some romantic event, we say flag. That means he has 2 choices. Number 1, he can do something nice to her, or 2, he does nothing. So if he chooses to do something nice to her, then the story goes on. But if he does nothing to her, then the story won't go any further. So it's an eventful point. This is original term, but these days we use it for, it's a kind of different way. For example, if you ever seen the Demon Slayer entertainment arc, there is Koinatsu Oiran, and she says this line, I'm leaving Yoshiwara tomorrow. That's a flag, because if someone says like that kind of thing, we know that it won't happen. It's a flag. That flagged. We kind of use it that way. Show that it's not gonna happen. And she goes to see a bad ending. Alright, number 17, Nichijo or Nichijo-kei. It's one of manga anime genres that features their daily lives. Famous anime could be Nichijo, Keion, Layback Camp, and so on. Number 18, JC and JK. JC is a female junior high school student, and JK is a female high school student. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, please let me know through the comments. And if you want to know any other Japanese subculture, please let me know. I'll try to make some videos. Thanks, bye.